Hello there, Full Size here with another video on Minecraft. I'm playing the Tekkit Legends mod pack, though what we are working on today will involve the equivalent exchange mod and repairing diamond chest plates which have been damaged to produce an EMC profit. If you saw my previous video, we had just built this EMC generator. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a fully automatic EMC generator, which produces significantly more EMC per minute than this one. If you don't know how to make the damaged diamond chest plate, but you didn't want to build this particular model of the EMC generator, that's fine. You may want to refer back to a previous video in order to see how to quickly damage a fully repaired diamond chest plate using this setup right here. To get started, we're going to need a few components. We will need a damaged diamond chest plate, a piece of high covalent dust, a repaired diamond chest plate, 4 Redmatter, a Redmatter furnace. If you don't have a Redmatter furnace, you could also use a Redmatter block. You need 5 item sync modules, 21 quick sort modules, 7 extractor Mark III modules, 4 energy condensers, the standard, 3 energy condenser Mark IIs, 1 logistic power junction, 9 automatic crafting table Mark IIs, 2 solar panel Mark VI. If you haven't been able to get a blaze rod yet in order to build the Mark VI, you could also use several of the Mark Vs. I don't know how many, probably 4 or more. You also need 5 logistic chassis Mark IV, 13 logistic chassis Mark I, 23 basic logistic pipes, and a wrench from Buildcraft. I believe this is everything, but feel free to grab a transmutation tablet in case I forgot some parts. And you might need a pickaxe in case you put something in the wrong place. I'm using the red Morningstar. To start with, take your logistic power junction, find an open spot with about 3 blocks wide by 10 blocks long. Drop your logistic power junction on the ground, select your solar panels, and put one beside it and one on top of it. You need to put it on the right hand side. I'm calling this the right, this is the front, and this is the back. Now you need an energy condenser Mark I, put one here and one there. On top of the second one, put an energy condenser Mark II. On top of those, put another energy condenser Mark I. Like that. So this is a Mark I, Mark I, Mark I, a Mark II, and another Mark I. Now, starting in the bottom right, right-click this energy condenser and set the target item for damaged diamond chest plate, and then put in 1 Redmatter to kickstart it. Beside that, on the bottom, again, set the target item as the damaged diamond chest plate, and put in 1 Redmatter. Above that, on the right, you're going to set the target item here as Redmatter, but don't put anything in it. This top one up here, the target item again is Redmatter, but don't put anything in it. The center one on the left is the only energy condenser Mark II in this setup here, and so your target item for it is going to be the high covalence dust. Put in 1 Redmatter to kickstart it. Now, select your logistic chassis Mark IVs and put 1 in front of each of these 3 condensers. Don't put anything on these 2 on this side of the machine. Now select your quick sort modules and put 4 in each one of them. You can do this by holding them in your hand and right-clicking them, or you can select your wrench and right-click and then put 1 in each slot like that. I prefer the hold it in the hand method, it's faster. Now, beside these 3 condensers, put 3 of the automatic crafting table Mark II. Use your wrench and rotate them just like this. It takes me 2 clicks because of the way this is angled already. That can vary depending on which orientation your machine is, but it doesn't matter. The point is, you need the top of the table, the face of it, facing towards the back of the machine. Now put 3 basic logistic pipes, and then 3 more crafting tables, and then again rotate them with the wrench. Then put 3 more crafting tables, you should be out of crafting tables now, and rotate them with the wrench. Now go to each one of these tables and set a build pattern like this. Damaged diamond chest plate in the middle, surrounded by high covalent dust. Do this to each one. On top of this last crafting table, put another energy condenser Mark II. Right-click it and set the target item to Redmatter. Now, starting on this end, at the energy condenser at the top, put one logistic pipe, and then select your wrench, right-click that pipe, and don't put anything in requested items, but change default route to yes. Now put 3 more basic logistic pipes down the side like that. Select each one with a wrench, and set the requested item to high covalent dust. Do not adjust the default route. Now, these 3 basic logistic pipes in between your first and second set of crafting tables, select each of those, again with the wrench, right-clicking, and set the requested item to high covalent dust. Now, build another basic logistic pipe on the back of each of these crafting tables. Now, select each one of them with the wrench and set the requested item as a damaged diamond chest plate. Now select your basic logistic pipes again, and put one logistic pipe right here, and then put one right here in the corner. That's it for this side of the machine. Let's go around to the other side. Now select your logistic chassis Mark 1 and hold down left shift and then right click to put one against this Mark 2 condenser up at the top. Now select your extractor Mark 3 modules and right-click this one time to put one of those modules into this Mark 1 chassis. Now, with your Mark 1 chassis selected again, put one on the top of each of these tables. By top, I mean the face of it. Now, select your quick sort modules and put one into each of these Mark 1 chassis on the tops of each of these auto crafting tables. You should now be out of quick sort modules. Now select your basic logistic pipes again, come up to the top, and put one there, and bridge this gap, just like that. You could put one here, here, or here to bridge the gap, but you don't want the pipes on this side touching the pipes on that side. Now take your last 3 Mark 1 chassis and put one on each of these condensers just like that. Now select your item sync modules and put one in each of these 3 chassis. Use your wrench, right-click them one at a time, go to the exclamation point, select it, and the requested item will be the repaired diamond chest plate. You should now be out of Mark 1 chassis. Now select your Mark 4 chassis, the 2 remaining, and put one on the back of each of these condensers. These are the ones that are making the Redmatter. Select your item sync module and right-click each of them one time to put in one item sync module. These will hold 4 modules, so you could accidentally put both of them in the same one. Now use your wrench, right-click each one, do the same thing you did before, go to the exclamation point, set the requested item as the diamond chest plate, the repaired diamond chest plate. Now select your extractor Mark 3 modules and put 3 into each one of these. You should now be completely out of modules. Select a basic logistic pipe and put one right there behind your logistic power junction. Select your wrench, right-click this pipe, and don't put anything in requested item, but set default route to yes. Now select your energy condenser Mark 2, this should be your last one, and drop it on the ground right there. Open that chest and set your target item as a Redmatter furnace. Again, if you don't have a Redmatter furnace built yet, you could use a Redmatter block here, but the Redmatter furnace is better. The objective is to turn the Redmatter that the machine is producing into something far more compact, because this machine would fill this box with Redmatter in not very much time at all. Now, come back around to the other side and select your basic logistic pipe and drop it on the ground right here by this logistic power junction. Keep in mind, the reason that we didn't connect the pipes from this side to this side is that if something goes wrong with the machine, if you built something wrong, it will start spitting parts out all over the place. In order to turn the machine off and stop it, you can break this one logistic pipe. As you can see, the machine starts working. It's filtering the parts that it's producing in these condensers over into these automatic crafting tables where it is continually building this recipe. It cost about 2,000 EMC worth of high covalence dust and a damaged diamond chest plate to make one repaired diamond chest plate worth 65,000 EMC. That's a great return. We have 6 auto crafting tables working, and there's a good deal of waste left over because this condenser right here has to be a Mark II condenser to keep up. Because of that, it's building high covalence dust a stack at a time, which is blazing fast. So The auto crafting tables need more high covalent dust than a Mark I condenser could build, but they don't need anywhere near as much as a Mark II can build. So if you've seen similar designs to this, most people just put 3 auto crafting tables and then they put on a void pipe to destroy all the extra material. This system not only uses 3 sets of auto crafting tables, giving it 3 times the production of this other model, but it also has this energy condenser here, which collects all of the waste, converts it into red matter, and dumps it back into the system to eventually be turned into red matter furnaces. So that's the entire machine. It is incredibly efficient and is expanded out to its full potential. This machine could be expanded further with only a few minor changes. However, those changes make the initial investment in the machine about 40 to 50 million EMC more expensive. So if you're going from this gravity-fed machine to the next step up, this is the way to go. How much red matter does it produce? Let me remove this red matter furnace as the target item, and you can see. This machine will produce about 3.5 stacks of red matter a minute. I'm going to set a stopwatch now and then clear out the inventory so that we can time it for 1 minute and see how much it produces. Starting now. I'm going to put all this into my transmutation tablet just so there's no confusion about how much this is producing. And there's 1 minute. After only 1 minute of production, we have 3 and almost half another stack of red matter. This machine is blazing fast, relatively easy to build and inexpensive. The highest tech item on this is the solar panel Mark VI, again, because it requires blaze rods, which may or may not be hard to find in the nether. If you can't build the Mark VI solar panels, then you need to build kinesis pipes. You will need an emerald kinesis pipes and some diamond kinesis pipes. In order to attach other solar panels, all you need do is build a few diamond kinesis pipes across the ground and then put an emerald kinesis pipe on top of it. So if you were using the Mark V solar panels, for example, you could then put a Mark V solar panel on the top of each of these. These are Mark VIs, I'm just showing you how you could put them. And that would increase your power production and still be able to feed it into this logistic power junction. So that's it. That's the end of this tutorial. If you want to join me next time, I will do a short video showing a modification of this, which will allow it to be an even more incredible EMC generator. It's pretty fantastic now, and I think this will fit most people's needs. So this is going to be the end of this episode. Feel free to join me next time. I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed this video or learned anything useful from it, please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you very much, and have a good day.